Era appropriate. This is a word we've been hearing a lot from Michael Condrey in recent interviews when he talks about camos, gear sets, emotes, and a whole lot more extra features that are coming to Call of Duty World War II. What he means by this is clearly we're not going to be seeing any dabbing or any clown gear sets or samurai or anything crazy or out there that is not appropriate to the era that this game is based off, which is obviously, which the name implies, World War II. So we're not going to see some weird animated camos, we're not going to see anything that's super futuristic, we're not going to see anything that would clearly stand out from the time period. So this kind of, in my opinion, limits what you can do with camos and gear sets. And I'm sure that SHGames can absolutely kill it and knock it out of the park, but this means we're not going to get as wide of an array of creative items in Call of Duty World War II that we've come to expect from, say, games like Black Ops 3 that had dabbing and nays for some reason. Let's not forget Infinite Warfare, they also have their share of cringe moments. Now, with that being said, what can we expect to see in Call of Duty World War II when it comes to camo? Now, luckily, there's a lot of really awesome Photoshop experts out there on Reddit, and a few of them have been able to add some pretty cool custom camos to the weapons we've been seeing promoted by Activision and SHGames. The little shots that they have where they show their weapons. Well, they've been able to Photoshop and add some camos on them, and at first I was a little bit worried. I'm a big fan of animated camos, so the Dark Matter, the community ones that we got in Black Ops 3, pretty much anything that's kind of moving around and looks cool and bright and colorful, I'm a huge fan of, and it makes it really cool when you grind for a lot of these. So Dark Matter camo, when you grind it to get that super ultra special camo, and we had that also in Advanced Warfare where you grinded and you got that special diamond camo. And some of these weren't animated. Back in Black Ops 2 you got your diamond camo, you got the same thing in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare along with, I believe it was the royalty camo. So you definitely don't need to have a animated camo for it to be like a special one, but at the same time I did kind of get used to it with Black Ops 3 and also with Infinite Warfare, but again, doesn't have to be animated for it to be a cool camo. So we'll definitely see what they end up doing with this game, but I wanted to show you guys some pretty cool examples of camos that we might see in Call of Duty World War II that are, as Michael Condrey stated, era appropriate. So I wanted to share some of these with you guys. This is a huge shout out to everyone on Reddit who was able to put these together. There's even some of them that had swastikas in them, because obviously there's people out there who are very upset that it's not going to be in multiplayer. So it'd be kind of hilarious if there was a way to make your own camos, but obviously that would not be era appropriate, like the paint shop in Black Ops 3, but it'd be kind of hilarious because you'd probably be seeing a lot of dudes putting marijuana and putting swastikas and a whole bunch of other stuff in the game, and obviously they don't want that if you're trying to keep this game era appropriate, but that's not the point of this video. I wanted to share some of these camos because some of these actually look really cool. Like, I think that I very much am excited to see what happens with these camos and how SHGames approaches this, because there are going to be quite a few of them that I think people might not like because they're not exactly animated, especially if they're, one of the newer fans who have just come into the series of Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare. So it's going to be kind of difficult for them to go kind of back to a normal 2D non-moving camo. And if it's done right, I think a lot of us are going to be happy, because as much as we complain about camos and as big as I think they have become over the recent years, I think we have really cool simplistic camos that a lot of us are still going to be happy with. But we have to remember that this is not Modern Warfare 2. This is not an older COD where the best camo you got was like a tiger camo. Now we've kind of come to expect a whole lot of crazy out there camos, and some people might be disappointed, but I think SHGames is definitely going to be able to knock it out of the park. And not just camos, but gear sets, emotes, a whole bunch more. So we'll definitely see. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted to talk about camos and give you guys an idea of what we might expect. Kind of brace you guys, because we're probably not going to be seeing 3D animated camos in Call of Duty World War II. But fret not, we're probably going to get some pretty cool stuff that we've seen before in the past. Maybe it's going to come out with a completely new twist, so we'll definitely see. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like and a favorite on the video. It does help out. And if you are brand new to the channel, if you want to see more content, then obviously make sure you do subscribe and you turn on notifications by clicking the little bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next upload. I'm out. Peace.